Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yes. Episode 62. We in the building. We know how it goes. I'm the host with the most, B Brezzy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
Yes. Before we get started, please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you have any branded deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. How's it going, brother? Episode 62. You already know what it is.
I'm chilling, my guy. How you feeling?
Good. You know how we started off. Weekly check-ins. What's going on with you this week?
I'm chilling, man. I've been on vacation. I ain't going nowhere. I'm in the crib chilling, just me, Joker out there somewhere. But, I'm just relaxing. I try to, add some productivity to my life. My shorty said I was getting frail. So, I've been trying to eat healthy and do some push-ups and shit. I lost a little bit of weight from the vid, but we back at it. I'm got my supplements, got my push-ups going. Also trying to just, try some new things. I actually picked up my first Android phone. So I picked up a Google Pixel 6.
Hey, green bubble gang.
No, I'm still team iPhone, but they had a good deal. I caught it for the low. I wasn't spending this money. Anybody listen, I ain't spend all that money for phone, even though it's a great price point. I picked it up for the low. Got some time to return it, but I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, Android is cool. I know I make the Android jokes. I still got a couple, just in terms of like there being so many different versions of the same shit. But it's cool.
But it's a difference, though. It's a difference. The Pixel is different from any random Android phone.
I'll say this, as a consistent user of Google apps and products for work and personal, the fact that I was able to get this device, add my Gmail, and then all my stuff was there. They gave me a lot of additional features and Google products that you typically would have to pay for. They gave me like 3 to 6 month free trials. And the camera on this, like, when I tell you, y'all know I do photography, like from just a standard shot, like coming out of this camera is DSLR quality. Like, it's really, really dope. So I think that, if you're in the market for a job phone or like, you never really had an Android. Like I said, I've been an iPhone user since I was in 11th grade, 12th grade. So I haven't really experienced an Android phone before. This is a great foray. You can probably catch one for like $450, $500 if you catch it off the secondary market. And yeah, man, it's been fun. Like the speech to text, bro. I was like, when I do this shit on my iPhone, that should be making up words and shit, making me sound I don't want to say the R word, I teach, remedial and shit. With this, it picks up every word unless you clean it up. And then they also have the what's it called? The magic eraser for photos. Everybody know you take pictures and people want to photobomb you and stuff. Like legit, you go right into the picture, you do the edits, and you do the magic eraser. And it literally removes any elements in photos. So like I'm at a point where it's like my iPhone will probably be like my day-to-day, like that's my driver. That's where like, all my accounts, my primary services. But this joint is like, it's just fun. I think I'm looking at it like having a supersized GoPro, or looking at it like, having an iPod Touch in my pocket. So I'm able to take some great flicks. It loads right up to Google. And then, I could go to Lightroom on my iPhone and, clean them up if need be. But for the most part, great experience. But how you feeling, bro?
Oh, man. This week was pretty good. Nothing too crazy. Your boy back in the gym. We already know the vibes.
Nice.
And then also had a great therapy session today with Dr. Asia Jones. Shout out to her. But yeah, this week, nothing too crazy this week. You feel me? Like, I feel like this week is a lot of break week as well. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday, the weather was feeling a little slut me out weather type shit yesterday. Then the cold came back the next day and smacked the shit out of niggas. Yeah. Ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it definitely was nice as hell the last 2 days. Even though it rained on, what was that, Tuesday, but yesterday was fucking crazy. I was like, I should have went outside. And then today I was like, I'm gonna go outside. And I was like, ooh, it's 30 degrees. Fuck that. I'm in the house.
So yeah, I'm ready to pod, man. We got a special episode for you today. You feel me? We're gonna breeze through these topics, and then we got a special toxic service y'all gonna like this, for all the people that want to see me get dragged.
They plotting on your downfall.
They plotting on my downfall. Y'all get it this episode. I ain't gonna stunt. But yeah, let's get it started, bro. You about to get drafted to World War III, man. What's going on?
I am my mother's only son. If the rules are still the rules, a nigga is not going nowhere. But yes, I'm gonna call it the Cold War II. We are essentially, the U.S. are deeply involved in the conflict between the Russia and the Ukraine happening right now out in Europe. We mentioned this a couple weeks ago, which is like, I'm not going front. I was on Twitter and people were just finding out. I was like, damn, I need to listen to the podcast. We trying to put y'all on game. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, Russia has been making several militaristic moves on the Ukraine. As of last night, they not so indirectly pretty much declared war on the Ukraine. I believe they took over Chernobyl. If you know, that's the nuclear power plant that they had the HBO series. It's one of the biggest nuclear disasters, if not the biggest nuclear disaster on record. They were shooting down and fighter jets and everything like that. So it's getting really scary. And today, President Biden actually gave a presidential address along with the Prime Minister of in, I believe it was London. They spoke about how they're giving tremendous sanctions to Russia as a country. I believe over $1 trillion in assets they are sanctioning, which is basically like giving them a ticket. Yeah, it's scary times. We saw the stock market kind of like fluctuate from crashing to coming back up. We've seen, a lot of public outcry in terms of what's right and what's wrong in this situation, looking for more of a response from our leadership, specifically President Biden. So, yeah, we are looking real bad right now. As a unit, I know one of the biggest fears going on right now is that potentially Russia and China could start like an alliance wherein they would become, they would cause great political and economic failure to the U.S. in the sense that, Russia is already wilding out in terms of like taking over that land. They've already threatened nuclear responses to any country that tries to intervene outside of the Ukraine. And China everybody owe China money. China's like that. It's like that boogie that's like, all right, y'all fuck around if y'all want to. We're going to come get ours. And it's really, really unique because, like, even I found myself watching. I was like, damn, what are the draft constitutes? I know Biden said today that we're not sending American troops to war, but there's so much cybersecurity. There's talks about the banks possibly being hit. I just say watch the news. Just watch the news. Stay aware of what's happening. Get your own research. Don't just go to the news, but feel comfortable reading articles and just stay in the know. Because we saw crypto started to crash a little bit. We saw the stock market start to tank. We're seeing the propaganda being spewed about, potential, having to go to war, like an actual physical war, and what might possibly could happen. It's not a comfortable feeling, especially, we're still in COVID. I saw somebody tweet that, we're not in COVID. Like, COVID is still here.
Yeah, people still dying, even though the numbers are low.
People still dying from COVID, but we are literally living in a space where we have a pandemic going on around the world. There's a political conflict in Europe. The U.S. is sticking their nose in. And as we mentioned, I think maybe 15 episodes ago, it was like we were due for a war. Every 250 years, there's I think if you look at, there's a study out there, it says that there is a new superpower or there's a world-changing event. And there's a chance that this could be it. Not saying that it's like one country will be destroyed or anything like that, but it could be like a shift in the political power and the political landscape on a global scale. And that's something to pay attention to. Look at what's happening with the dollar. Look at what's happening with crypto. Look at what's happening with foreign money. Look at what's happening with alliances among countries. I know one big contingency that President Putin had was that he said they were talking about NATO and what is NATO going to do in response to this Russian move, right? So it's a lot of information out there. I'm not going to overload y'all, but look on CNN, look on Fox News, look on Twitter, just type in the hashtag, see what's going on, because it might get spooky out here in the next 6 to 12, even 24 months.
Shit, bro. Oh man, bro. And you know what? It's sad. I feel like this is what's going to overtake coronavirus, and coronavirus is not going to be talked about no more. And this is how we kind of move forward. Because look what happened when the stock market crashed. That World War II, the one that stopped the whole shit, and niggas stopped fucking talking about the economy and then they kind of thrive off of that. So I think that's what they kind of using.
Absolutely.
As a catalyst.
I think Rakibu Wayne actually tweeted something or posted something earlier where it was like, oh, now we're blaming the economy on this Ukraine situation. Like, nah, gas was $6 a week ago before we even knew it was going to get this crazy. So that's another thing. Look for gas prices to explode. Look for wheat-based products prices to explode. It's a lot of stuff you just got to pay attention to.
You feel me? So let's move on through these. Like I said, Donda didn't happen. But the listening party happened, but he was upset about that.
Yeah, nah, Donda too. I ain't gonna front. I thought about buying a stem player. I seen the TikToks. It looked like it's dope, but I'm like, I would have bought it for the album and then not have gotten it. I would have been furious. But
if he had the whole good music on it, doing it, then I'll be with it.
A stem player. I don't know. You remember when Microsoft tried to fight the iPod and they dropped the Zune?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of how the stem player works. I think you can literally put any MP3s. Now, a lot of people don't have MP3s anymore, but you can like take music that you purchased through different websites. I don't know if Kanye has his own music store that he uses, or if you have to buy it like third party or whatever. You can upload it onto the stem player, and then you could play different pieces of it. Like I saw somebody, they was playing Once in Knees by Drake and Lil Baby, and they like isolated just the vocals. And they would have been able to like pull different pieces or different instrumentation from other songs and add it to it to make their own like remix. So it was dope. He made a couple million off of that too. So shout out to Kanye on that. I feel like this is what he did with the first album, Donda 1. He had a rollout, album didn't drop. You know, we got the stolen version. Everybody had the Dropbox folder, not us, because we don't do illegal stuff over here. And we're going to probably have a couple of more of these listening events. He was frustrated because some of the technicals were getting fucked up. The song was playing ahead of the artist actually saying the words and shit.
Big Draco's on the album, though.
We got Big Draco, Jack Harlow.
Come on now.
Jack Harlow's on the album. Migos is on the album. He brought Marilyn Manson back out. I mean, from the little clips I saw, the music sounded good. But it's Kanye. Yeah. You expect the music to sound good. And shout out to that documentary, too. I think that's fucking genius as well. We're going to start seeing more artists do that as well. Just, like, record themselves from it. There's going to be a lot of artists that don't get as far as Kanye did.
And I want to do a deep dive on it once all of the parts come out, because apparently certain people are combating some of the images that they're putting out there, like how he was playing the When It All Falls Down. And how her name, I remember there was a certain woman there, and they was blasting her on the internet, talking about how, she not respecting a great song like that. But then it came out later on from like Wayno and other people was like, yo, Kanye West was doing that 5 to 10 times a day. He would come to them when they was focused on Jay-Z. Obviously, at the time, Jay-Z was the biggest thing out right there. After they finished listening to him and understand what they're going to do for his album, he would go back in he would go in the conference room and play it again, come there with the camera crew and play the song again. So after hearing it for like 10 times, of course people are not going to be ecstatic. And that's why I feel like a lot of people are saying like, oh, they really know good music. And I was like, what if I heard the same song 10 times from the guy, like what else type of expression would I want? What he want me to do? It's not gonna be like the first time I heard it. You feel me? But so that's why I want to do a deep dive once everything come out. But apparently there's already been a lot of people speaking against some of the footage in that documentary.
Yeah, but we live in a time where people are very much just they just go off of their initial feeling. And then, like, if you heard All Falls Down, the demo version versus what we get to listen to on our streaming platforms, or if you have the actual CD still, it doesn't sound like, it sounds like an up-and-coming artist, an aspiring artist who doesn't have the budget to master his records. So I could even understand it from that point of view, why I wouldn't care to hear it. It didn't sound otherworldly as a demo,
And also, y'all fail to understand that these are record label people. They don't listen to music the way that we listen to. And what I mean by that, I saw this great point from the new Warrior More episode, was some of these are label people where they hear Lauryn Hill, oh, that's a sample. How we gonna get that cleared? So they're listening to these songs from these artists with a totally different ear. We're listening as consumers and just thinking, oh, this is great. Where some of these label people, they're thinking of, okay, how am I going to work this record? Oh, this is a sample beat. Oh, who we got to credit? They're thinking more of the business side. So, of course, they're not going to be as oh my God, like how a regular fan would be in the room listening to All Falls Down type shit. You feel me? And that's the problem with this generation. Everybody think they know what good music and great music is. And I'm just like, yeah, to be honest with you, I don't. For lack of better words, y'all really don't know what good music is, especially as much music. Because people would shit on the album that just came out in a week or even a couple of days. They would sit here. Some people would sit here and call the album a classic after 2 listens.
That's a fact.
Or shit on the whole album
Certified
after
Lover
1
Boy.
or 2 listens. And you in that category.
Certified Lover Boy. I gave that shit 3 weeks, and I was like, yeah,
matter of fact, did you? I remember we talked about this last episode. Did you sit down and
dropping it on Saturday? I'm dropping it on Saturday. It'll be dropped. It'll be on the platform on Saturday.
On Patreon? Yes, let's do it. So
Patreon
check out our
Saturday.
Patreon for Slick Talk Volume 2. You're gonna see if I'm certified.
Certified mid boy.
Oh, you're a hater. It's still number 5.
You know, I might be a hater, but you know what? Everybody universally hated All-Star Weekend.
Oh yeah,
At least All-Star Saturday night. At least Friday was cool. The All-Star game, Steph dropped a 50 ball. He ain't break the record. Sold.
You see my boy LeBron.
Yeah.
Akron's very own. Actually, they both Akron very own. I didn't know that.
Steph was born in Akron. If he would have came out a year earlier, he would have got drafted by the Cavaliers. They said it. Imagine Steph and Bron in Cleveland. Oh, that would have been scary. That would have been scary.
That's like MJ and Pippen.
That would have been worse. The way basketball is played, Steph could run around. Because imagine LeBron playing the Draymond role, but can also go give you 50. That's fucking terrifying. But, the All-Star game, I enjoyed the All-Star game more than the Super Bowl. Yeah. I can admit now. It's Friday
I ain't gonna hold you. I like the new system they have for the All-Star game. It's very more competitive, and players actually, even though they're not playing as intensely like a regular game, but it's still more appealing than the old format.
Absolutely. I think Friday
dunk contest was the worst shit ever. Let's talk about it.
You know what it is? We've seen everything. And we got to the point where it's like you're either going to recreate dunks. A lot of the big dunkers in the NBA didn't participate due to injury or just like, not trying to go out there and embarrass themselves. I liked Obi's dunk.
They see D Wade on the judge board and he over here scamming niggas. We ain't forget about you, D Wade.
What's it called? I feel like it was also tough because again, not only do we get to see NBA players dunk, we can go on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok right now and see niggas. I've seen a nigga in the G League do a fucking throw the ball, throw it between his legs, reach back behind his back without looking and dunk the ball. I saw that. Matt McClung. I'm not even trying to bullshit. Like, it was like some NBA. Remember NBA Live when you had dunk contest, you had to press all them fucking buttons? It looked like one of those. And I was just like, what the fuck? But then, that's in practice. There's 50,000 people looking at you or 20,000 people looking at you, and you want to go, do these dunks, and some shit don't hit.
Even shout out to Cole Anthony because he's a New York nigga. He put the butters on, even though the dunk was mid, but he put the butter on. He had K Flock in the background. You feel me? That was one of the good highlights over there. Even though a Knicks player won, I'm not even jacking the Knicks.
I liked all of Obi's dunks. I think the last one, people really, take a look at it. He threw it off the backboard. I don't know if he went between his legs, but he threw it off the backboard, caught it, and then dunked it. That shit, technically, and you think about the technicals, the time that shit, and catch it, that shit was dope to me. Like, I enjoyed that dunk. I think he had the most consistent contest. He did miss a couple, but it's like, and I think the thing that hurt him was that his first 2 makes, they were rim grazers, or he didn't slam it. But I'm like, you talk about completing your dunks and having shit that people probably haven't seen, the shit where he jumped and threw it behind his back. I'm like, those were great.
Now, that was a good dunk. If he just slammed it, because I ain't gonna lie, it was just like great. It was like a great move, but a dollar finish. It was just like,
you also gotta look at it like too. How many people didn't complete their dunks? So it's like in your mind, it's like, I'd rather just get this shit in. I'm a win. He gives his 50,000. He gets his trophy, and now next year gets to come out against a better field. He's 1 of 2 in the dunk contest. I'm like, I would like to see what Obi can do next year too. Hopefully he's still in there.
Jalen Green, bro. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Jalen Green got me tight because he did the NFT shit and then flopped his dunks, and I'm like, but then Kenny said it best. I feel like Jalen Green is more of a in-game dunker Like, you know, he has bunnies, but, you know, I never really seen, like, you saw Zion, you saw Hamidou Diallo, you saw guys that have won the dunk, Derrick Jones in actual dunk contests, you know. I don't remember ever, I'm not saying he hasn't done a dunk contest, but I haven't seen, like, viral footage of him winning a dunk contest. Like, I remember Zion versus Hamidou Diallo from On Ball Is Life. I remember Derrick Jones going crazy. I remember, you know, Obi in the college dunk contest, you feel me? So... But all in all, I think All-Star Weekend, you give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. The game was good. The Rising Stars tournament was fire. 3-point contest was crazy. But I think, you know, we need that one-on-one. We need the one-on-one tournament. Put $100,000 up. $50,000 for charity, $50,000 for your pocket. Get the best 10. Game 5. Knockout. Let's go.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. That's dope. I want that.
Let's do it. And then, you know, go ahead.
Man, we got to talk about this, man. And I almost try to skip through it, but we have to.
Wait. Which one you want to talk about?
Our man Tory Lanez.
Nah. Let's give it a couple. Let them breathe a little bit, because we're gonna get caught up in hot takes. And I understand there's a lot of tweets going out, there's a lot of stuff being said. I feel like we're doing the story a disservice if we hit that right now when there's still more information to come out. And I think we need to see how they respond more. I think we need to see, you know, like, we could tell them, we give them in fact, let's give them 4 minutes. So tell them what happened in 4 minutes, and we're going to say this is an incomplete thought. We are coming back to this thought in the next week's episode.
Oh, yeah, this is an ongoing case, because we're coming back to this in April, because that's when the court date has been postponed. But if you haven't been on the news, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion is obviously going to court for the case that happened in August 2020 when, you know, Megan allegedly accused Tory Lanez of shooting her in the foot with a gun. So they finally went to court. Then, you know, she got into it with DJ Academics, because DJ Academics claimed that he got documents claiming that his DNA was not found on the gun. And this led to a back and forth, even Party Fontaine talking about "See Me Outside." And then you got Meg over here releasing screenshots. And then, you know, Tory finally confirmed that he fucked her and her best friend. And that's probably why he sent those messages. And it's just ongoing. We just going to wait. I'm going to wait until more information comes out. I'm only give it here is I love how everybody was supporting Megan at first. And then slowly, I'm seeing that narrative change on her. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what she did for that narrative to change. But please, everyone who's paying attention to that story, please wait. Don't be no social media lawyer and giving your case out when we don't even know what's going on with the case. It's going to be postponed to April, and we're going to have more information, and we're going to give our full thoughts when more information comes out.
Absolutely. I think that's the problem.
But now, even though we're talking about the NBA All-Star, we're going to talk about a lot of different NBA. NBA Youngboy versus Durk. Oh, hold on. I ain't going to hold you. We already know. Streets, we don't have to give you that background. Durk and, you know, and 4KT and OTF been beefing, even with, you know, what happened, RP to King Von and you know, incident he had with Quando Rondo and Lil Tim. But Lil Durk, who's supposed to drop his album the same day as Donda, both of them flopped on us, but Lil Durk didn't leave us empty. He dropped his song, Aha. It's like, I'm going to keep talking, pull that song up. But Lil Durk released a song, you know, throwing sub shots at a couple people, if you might guess. And within that, NBA Youngboy released a diss track that same day, going after almost everybody. Talking about Lil Boosie. You talking about everyone in the game, he was going after.
This shit.
You ready?
Oh, play that little... Talking about murders when you just came out your little police ass. We might have to steal your Slick Talk segment just to talk about the elevation of Lil Durk and our Patreon. Just the way he elevated. He's been literally in the game for over 10 years now, and the evolution of his rapping, much credit. But I'm sad to see this beef still go on. You know, especially when, you know, literally almost every few months or every other month we're losing a rapper to some sort of thing. Like, we almost lost Kodak this past Super Bowl weekend due to some beef and some gun violence. But I I don't even know how this beef started because if you look back online, and I remember this when King Von was alive, he was cool with Quando Rondo. They was cool. Lil Durk didn't have no problems with NBA Youngboy because they from two separate cities, separate gangs, literally everything separate. So I don't even know how that beef even occurred. It might be over NBA Youngboy's baby mama, Janaea, and I hope it's not because once again it shows that guys be beefing over the most stupidest shit. It's just crazy, and I just it's just like we don't need this. I know Lil Durk make great music; he make great diss tracks too. But me being a little more mature, we don't need this. We definitely don't need this beef still going on.
I agree. That's all I'm gonna say. I agree.
Because and I know Lil Durk is gonna slide. I know Lil Durk is gonna keep putting on for mine, and unfortunately we don't need this, but it is going to happen because unfortunately NBA Youngboy's man, homie, killed Lil Durk's best friend, and I don't see Lil Durk ever squashing it fully behind that, especially when they keep throwing keep throwing shots at King Von, which I don't get because it's like, bro, that was really, to be honest with you, that was just like a rare case. It wasn't, and please don't come after me because I'm a civilian. It wasn't really a gangster act to me. It was just a friend standing up for a lot of friend. It wasn't really like you were sliding on them. You was really on some like, it was just basically you saw your home again jump, you had the blicky, and you let it off because you probably didn't want your friend to get messed up like that. So respect, but it's just like y'all talking about King Von in a way that is not really like appreciated. But that's my thoughts on that.
No, I hear you on that.
But yeah, though. So any other topics we want to talk about? We could go straight to the song of the week.
Let's get it in because it's almost time for you to get roasted, bro.
Let me put a little disclaimer. Anything you hear in this toxic topic is not true. These are all just exaggerated, things. So please don't come to my DM while and like, oh, right, this is for entertainment purpose. So, but let's go to the song of the week. You already know if you are listening to this on YouTube, please exit out and go to your favorite audio platform such as Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever. And you can listen to our song of the week. Still got a music playlist on Apple Music. Well, let's get it off. What's your first song, brother?
I got three. I know. I hate music. I hate music right now.
Let me add another one. Go ahead.
All right, first joint I'm running. This dropped last week. Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. The album is short, but it's consistent with hits. They are hit makers. They did a cover of Love Train. This is Love Train by Silk Sonic. You
already know you could go to Apple Music and find our playlist. But enough of all that. It's the people's choice, the people's favorite. Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
Yes, it is fun. Welcome, ladies, to our TSA Toxic Service announcement. And we got a special guest with us today. We got our homie, Nicole. Say what's up, Nicole.
What's up? What's good? How are y'all?
Oh, man.
Chilling.
I'm happy to finally get you on the pod, Nicole, because me and you be having a lot of interesting conversation. And I've been trying to get you on this pod for a long time so we can have this conversation on air. Hope you're ready.
Just don't drag me.
So already know how the TSA goes. We got a couple toxic topics, and then you also can go subscribe to our Patreon for the extra toxic topic content. So we're going to go with the first one. Women date men less attractive on purpose. As the residential woman for this episode, Nicole, what's your thoughts on that?
Yes, girls date niggas less attractive on purpose sometimes.
She said
sometimes.
Niggas. She said niggas.
I mean girls. girls, females.
Can you attest that you love a medium ugly nigga?
Yes, I love a medium ugly nigga. And a medium ugly nigga is you don't want no top tier, right, top of the line looking guy. But you also don't want like an ugly guy either. You want a nice medium ugly nigga. He's attractive, but he's not getting OD attention, having girls run down on him 24/7.
All right. What if he's like attractive but oblivious? Like he didn't know he had all to play. Would that be fair game? Would he be able to like play the game?
Does that exist?
I don't know.
Sounds like your boy, you know?
It might. I don't know. I'm just saying. Some people don't know they cute till they be like, "Oh, I really was this shit." Hold on.
It depends on he carries himself. Like some people, it's the fake ignorance. Like, oh, you know if girls are running down on you, sliding in your DMs. You know.
I don't think DMs.
You know, and a nigga can only say no so many times.
Damn.
Wait, don't do that to us. We can say no.
If there's 100 girls in your DMs, Brian, you're gonna say no to all of them?
Damn, you got 100 girls in your DM? Hey,
don't do that.
The seasoning. Okay.
Depends. Are they wholesome women?
They's fire. You got a whole mix. You got some Instagram models, some wifey materials, but you have a whole girl. But the girls running down and you look better than your girl. Got those BBLs. Maybe your girl doesn't have that.
Well, Nicole, association I'm part of, the Faithful Black Man Association. We don't cheat over here. Come on, now. I have a girl. We ain't been paying attention to them DMs because we stay by our women, you know.
That's the lie you're gonna tell? That's what you're sticking with?
Damn, she called you a liar on the internet. Damn. When I do it,
I'm wrong. Blue Ivy's internet, you gonna call me a liar? That's not true. But the thing about it, which I don't like, is we can't call women medium ugly. We can't say, yo, I just need a medium ugly chick to cuff up. You feel me? That's not, no dude's gonna check out.
Guys do it in a different way. Guys will be like, oh, she's like, it's different levels. Like, oh, bad, cute, pretty.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So guys do it in a different way.
That's the homie work.
Girls are just more direct with it.
No, because I say for the most part, dudes like to date girls like other niggas want too, though.
But other niggas also do want the homie girls too. Like they hear about them or they see the way they carry them. I'm trying to get at that too. I have never experienced or been with any type of girl that's only had like one nigga pursuing her or had no niggas pursuing her at all. Even if it was the little weird nigga in the back of the class.
Well, you come go after pretty girls.
Even some of the regular ones. See, look, now we don't call them. We say they regular. That's what we call them, right? Oh, she regular. She cool.
Same thing.
But we like
nah. Y'all be really getting y'all shit off with the medium.
Yeah,
ugly
medium
shit,
ugly because you really gotta be like
medium ugly is regular.
All right, fine. That'll be our word is a lot nicer, but okay. Medium ugly regular, like the regular chicks still be having them locked up. We used to be like, yo, how you gonna do this to me? I'm me, and she was like, and I'm me. It's over. You lose. But like, what's the qualifications for like medium ugly? So like, if they like, what's the celebrity that's medium ugly? Give me a celebrity that's medium ugly, so I can kind of have a baseline to work with.
A celebrity that's medium ugly.
Yeah, just somebody for reference sake.
I'm trying to think. Like Jacquees is medium ugly. Take out his height. If he was 6 feet tall, he would be medium ugly.
The nigga that say E is medium.
But you know what?
I know a lot of girls who think he cute.
But it makes sense though, because he be singing and dancing. And you remember back in college, if a nigga sang and danced, it didn't matter what he looked like, he was pulling everything. They said, "Oh, you got talent, you gonna take me somewhere." And it was like to the dining hall.
But that remind me niggas who play the instrument like guitar. Don't matter how ugly you look. Like you play the guitar, you was getting cooch back in the day. It's like
that was bad, Randall. Who the fuck?
Great.
No, niggas who play instruments got
maybe piano. I ain't never seen a nigga just pull out a guitar and then the girl's panties flying everywhere.
Nigga play a little John Mayer. You feel me? Your body is wonderland.
I forgot you hung out with white people till you met me. Never mind.
All right, don't do that. Don't do that.
Back to my liquor. Carry on.
But you know what? It is true. We always see like a hot attractive girl usually have like an ugly nigga bottom side. But we know for the case is usually with niggas with money though. But so you telling me it don't matter as long as he treats you right, he could be less attractive.
Well,
so at your age right now,
cap. Go ahead.
At your age now, looks is not up there compared to when you was younger.
Honestly, the best advice I ever got was because looks fade. You might be a 10 in your 20s, but what happens when he's 40 and he loses all his hair? He's balding. He's got a dad bod. So it's just like, at that point it don't matter. So you might as well just go for the personality now, so you don't have to go through that later. If I like you, or if I love you when you look good, I gotta also love you, when you start to age.
So why that don't work for you for short niggas? Y'all be shitting on short niggas all the time though.
Because height is one thing that height don't change.
That's true.
Height is static.
Nah, you lose your height as you get older.
Yeah, like 50.
I'll go from 6 feet to 4 feet though. I'm
about to say you might go to like 5'10", 5'11", but if you 5'4", nigga, you about to be certified midget basis. I don't know if I can say that word, but it's toxic. I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying though, women be dating these guys, and I don't. So now looks is not really that. Y'all don't want no pretty. Y'all don't want no Chris Brown, no Trey Songz type of niggas no more.
I think
no Idris Elba.
I think there's the idea and the notion, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, Nicole. It's like if a nigga looks too good, there's definitely. I'm not the only one, and you're not trying to deal with the pressure or the insecurity and the ignorance that comes with that. Because some dudes will even tell you like, "Yo, you're not the only one. I don't know why you tripping, or you my only girl." Meanwhile, he dicking down.
Guys that look good get too cocky. They get too cocky. Like they will literally tell you to your face, "Don't fall in love. I'm just here to fuck." All this stuff, and there are girls that are like, "Okay, because you look good, you could talk to me like that." But then there are girls that are like, "Nah." Those are the girls with low self-esteem. I'm not even gonna go there, but there are girls that are okay with that.
No, please.
You know what it all says about women? Y'all scared of a little competition, baby. Y'all scared to box out and catch that rebound.
You like competition? You like competing for girls?
We compete all the goddamn time for
because
girls.
You're supposed to court me.
Well, you see, let's talk. We here now.
It is hard to court when there's a bunch of other knights in the battlefield. You feel me?
You're supposed to court me the wild, right? In the wild, the male species, the male animal courts the female. That's why peacocks got the big tail. They spread it and let the female choose.
But in the wild, niggas have multiple partners, right? We don't stay committed.
Some animals mate for life. Stop it. Some animals mate for life.
It's like, here, take these babies. I'll see you in next lifetime. That's how it be sometimes. Like, damn, that's cold blooded. I get it though, because it's like you want to be courted, but there's like competition is neither gender is built for competition. There's a lot of ego that comes into play. It don't matter if you medium ugly, you medium fine, whatever the case may be. Regular competition, especially when you don't know you in competition, or even worse, when you do know you in competition and you know the specific person. That shit is nerve wracking. It's like, God damn.
Oh yeah, don't tell me I'm in competition, because
don't tell me who I'm in competition with. Like, oh wait a minute.
You hear like, oh that nigga, then I'm gonna have to like, oh shit.
Because niggas running the same circles indirectly. So it's always, especially if it's like brothers, because we always learn like we gonna be somewhere. It's like, oh, I know someone that know this person. Oh shit, damn, she didn't answer her phone last night. She's with this nigga Daquan. Fuck.
But why are you scared of competition for? Why don't you work for that, man?
They have to be worth fighting for, which hasn't been a lot of guys. That's the difference.
But you see this, Slick, how we have to be worth fighting for, but automatically women automatically say they're worth fighting for. So how do we know that you're worth fighting for if you don't know if we're worth fighting for?
I'm gonna speak for myself. I know I'm worth fighting for. You feel me? Shit. So therefore, if I have to show effort for a guy, he has to be worth my effort.
So like,
what efforts have you shown?
Not even
to get for a guy.
Don't even go there yet. Go into this. Like, so what is, like you said, you know your self-worth, you know your value. So what is like, how do you like match up with that guy? What do you look for in that guy to be like, all right, you're worth my time, as opposed to being like, all right, you want to go eat, I ain't doing shit, we could just go do that. Like, how do we get to those situations? What do you?
So what do I bring to make a guy feel like that, or what does a guy have to bring?
What does a guy have to bring to make you feel like that?
Oh, so just like value. So it's like the vibe has to be right. I have to feel like I'm important to him. He wants to hang out with me. He doesn't have to spend bread. Like, we could literally chill and spend no money, just chill in the crib. Like, I'm a guy's girl, so we could play FIFA, we could play 2K, we could watch basketball, we could spend no money, but it's just about the vibe, the time, and that. And like the effort to see me. Like, I shouldn't have to go to you all the time. You could come to me if like we on that level. Vice versa. Like, it got to be 50-50. If you're not showing me 50-50, then it's like, I'm going to fall back.
Respectable. I feel like Brian wants to say something crazy. Go ahead,
what, Brian?
Go ahead. Do the little saison. Throw a little spice
over
in there.
here.
I got the button.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Nicole?
What do you mean?
We all know this dating stuff is more in favor of women. So women don't really show guys. To be honest with you, oh yeah, this might not go well. Shit. Here we go.
I got the button ready. Go ahead, say what you guys say.
Most of the time, and a majority of women. See, I saved myself.
No, you didn't. You ain't
don't really be showing effort to guys. So that's why a lot of guys really don't be trying to cuff y'all like that, because y'all don't really show too much interest.
So what's effort to you? How does a female show effort without spending? Because I feel like a lot of guys want a girl to spend bread, because that's a guy's first go-to is to spend bread. A guy's first go-to is to be like, oh, I'm gonna take you out.
Take me out. You take me out off the rip. You activate in slut mode off the rip. Like, press that button. She grabbed for that check and paid it. Shit, me.
But you're not gonna let her.
So how I think it should go is, if you ask me out, right, you're paying. But if I ask you out,
I agree.
Then I'm gonna pay.
All right. So all joking aside, so for a girl to show interest in me is, for the most part, be into what I'm into. Show interest into what I'm into. So, like, for example, for anime, if you're giving me anime recommendations or even manga recommendations, you heard about it and you thought it might sound good, it might align to what I like, that's showing interest in me, and I would value that. Also, complimenting me. Like, sometimes just complimenting your I don't know if it's because of it's just New York City women, because sometimes we talk about this in the last episode, like New York City women be cruel.
But that's the way we compliment you. If you got hoes means you look good.
You feel me? Like, no, you don't tell me I got hoes. Tell me like, you look good, baby. You got a nice haircut. Looking like everything. Like, don't tell me, oh, look at you. You just want to look good for these bitches. That's really women compliment. That's New York City women compliments right there. You feel me? But saying compliment me, you feel me? Just how much you want to feel loved and appreciated is the same thing. But I just feel like sometimes, certain women, really, I don't even say majority. I say a small percentage, or a little less majority of women don't really value the guys, because they always put themselves in the pedestal. They feel like, oh yeah, guys supposed to do this, that for me. And I feel like that's the miscommunication, especially nowadays, because such as women are not accepting the standards of old. Some guys are not accepting the standard of old. Like, you're going to have to show your appreciation. You're going to have to be able to communicate that clearly and loudly, so I can know that you're interested in me. Like, you're texting me. You're giving me the good morning text. Like, I love a girl who gives me a good morning text as well. That shows when you woke up, the first thing on your mind was me. Or at least you had me in your whole rotation and you sent a good morning text to everybody.
Remember, they
got
always got
scheduled delivery.
Yeah, but that's it.
She understands how to play the game. She even said scheduled delivery. Look at that.
Now, okay, so we want to go to the next topic, and this might be bad for me though. But you hate an outside nigga, but you quote to say, me, I'm one of these outside niggas, which I highly disagree. I'd be indoors.
I agree.
But what?
I agree. You was outside last week, nigga.
That's all. You, my God, you're not supposed to do me like that. But why you don't like a nigga who's always outside?
What do you go outside for?
Fresh air.
No, like, if you're always in the club, if you're always in the club, you're in the club Friday, Saturday, brunch on Sunday, every weekend, what are you going there for?
Living life.
Especially if I'm not with you.
Oh, shit. I tried to say.
Okay, let's do two, because obviously you shouldn't be that outside if you have a girlfriend. But now, if you're thinking about talking to someone, or you're thinking about, oh, this person might be a good, potential, and you see him always outside, why is the problem for him being outside if he's single?
Especially if you met me outside. Because it's just like, I understand you want to go outside, have fun with your friends, all that, but like, you could have fun with your friends doing wholesome things. Like, you don't have to be out here at every party catching a wine every day, daggering this girl, that girl, the next girl. Like, that's too much.
I'm telling you, women don't like us to have fun without them. That's basically.
No, you could have fun. Go to your bro's crib, play video games, and then come back.
I mean, what if I go to the party and I just don't dance? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Look, see, that's all you gotta do. You gotta give up the waistline, bro. It's okay. I got you.
So I'm paying.
You could dance, but it's just like there's rules to like dancing. I feel like you can't dance with the same shorty for multiple songs. Like, what are you doing? Move on to the next one.
It's a verse and a chorus, right? That's all you got.
Yeah, that's it.
Anything longer. Okay,
but the thing about it, Nicole, you don't like a nigga who's just outside. Period. It could be bowling. If he's with a lot of people, you're like, all right, nigga, you too outside for me right now.
You can't go to the library.
Get your ass indoors.
Damn.
No, I think okay. So for example, you're too outside. You be at every party, every set.
Damn.
Just having girls scream their name, Brian this, Brian that. That's what I can't do. My man cannot go to a club and have girls screaming his name. I'm sorry.
They don't scream my name. Don't put that out there. Yes, they do.
Stop it. Yes, they do.
Don't. Hey, this is all caps. They do not scream my name at all. I'm wholesome.
The few times I've been outside with you, there have been a lot of women that scream your name. I'm just saying.
Yo, what's going on in this pod right now? Like, this is not. It's not an attack.
I had your back until she was right.
But you don't like a nigga who's outside who knows how to go for. That's a nigga that knows location that could take you somewhere.
Right, go outside with me. Don't have girls screaming your names. If you have groupies, that's a problem.
It's not groupies. If you're a young gentleman who knows how to conduct himself around women and make them feel
they're gonna
safe,
scream your name,
and they feel like they can entrust their life with you. Of course, they'll scream your name.
Why are girls so comfortable with you? Why are so many girls so comfortable?
Don't you want women to be comfortable around your nigga?
Yeah, you don't want no Me Too nigga.
I like my niggas slightly rude. Like, you could be, don't be nice to you don't have to be nice to every single female that approaches you. You don't have to be mean to them, but you don't have to be best friends with every female in the world.
So what if I'm mean to all the ugly girls, but nice to all the decent looking ones? Do I still get points?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what happy check.
But so you want a Me Too ass nigga? That's basically what you're saying over here. You want them creepy niggas. If you should
I
happy,
want a nigga that is like, he could have female friends, cool, but like there are boundaries. You feel me? Like, there should not be girls screaming your name from across the club. I'm sorry. No. There should not be girls that feel comfortable grabbing all on you. Like,
So
that don't happen.
Because then it's like, how would you feel if niggas were grabbing all on me?
As long as you don't say that you got a good
and
one.
Screaming my name.
As long as you don't say you a good one, that's all that matter.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. But Nicole, you are a person who outside too.
Well, what am I outside?
And you have a lot of guy friends as well. So a lot of guys.
They don't scream my name. They do not scream my name. Don't do that.
So a lot of guys won't feel comfortable.
Sis? I dap them up. It's not even always a hug, and if it is a hug, it's a side hug, right? And then they go about their business. I go about my business,
that's universal. Relax, my partner in here. Relax. That's what that means.
Regardless if I'm talking to somebody or not, that is it. It's like, don't scream my name. I don't do too much. They literally don't scream my name. They say, "What's good, sis? What's good? You straight? Yeah, cool. You need anything? Let me know."
Capping your ass off over here.
No, I am not.
So both of y'all just can't go outside. That's just what I'm hearing right now. Just from
I don't know what Nicole's talking about. I could go outside comfortably with nobody screaming my name and nobody recognizing me. I'm just noticeable because I'm 6'7". That's it. After that, I'm cool and calm out here.
There's nothing wrong with Brian.
That's not true. Outside nigga just knows how to have fun. You know what Nicole told me, Slick? That I need to sit my ass home and not do nothing on my gram or whatnot. Not even post that I'm even outside anymore. Like, I gotta be antisocial. Because she was giving me
advice. No, because you had a year, and I remember this year, you had a solid year where you just posted different shorties screaming your name, hugging up on you, saying, "I love Brian," all of this. And I'm like, Brian, if you want the girl, like a girl you want, she's going to be like, wow, he's for the streets.
How?
You got a different girl every day.
My name,
multiple different girls on the same day. You posting up multiple different girls on the same day talking about how much they love you. Stop it.
I like feeling loved. I like feeling loved, though.
But it doesn't need to be public. You could keep that private, because people like to ruin things.
But you can attest to it. Is there any smut on my name? Have you heard of Brian doing anything crazy or grimy?
I just know the girls love Brian.
You're not even helping me out. What's going on over here?
I think she's talking from the perspective of a woman that doesn't know who you are. She see this. That's
but why does that matter though? Why does that? And that leads to the general conversation of women don't like competition.
They don't like to share, and we can attest women are not.
But nobody wants community dick. That's the thing. I'm not gonna
wait,
hold on, wait.
No, we will not do that.
Not attaching me with that.
She don't need
flag on the plate. We gonna put this on a Patreon. It's not going out.
Damn, bro, she called you community dick. Oh shit.
This is not going on. Cut this out, Slick. This is going on the Patreon.
Oh, you know damn well I'm posting this shit right on Spotify. I'm having fun with this.
Do not associate me with community dick, please. I do not partake in that type of thing.
They be screaming your name in the club. The only people they do that for are celebrities,
Because I make women comfortable. They are comfortable.
I'm about to say you make women come, and that's exactly why girls don't want to date you, because they heard about you.
You're not a good co-host, though.
This is great. I love it. We get somebody to shoot at me one day. It's fine.
I think if you see a lot of girls showing a guy love, that means like, oh shit.
He's a hell of a guy.
If he has hoes, a nigga not gonna be out here publicly hugging girls and doing all that. That if he had hoes,
yeah, because the trick is to make them think it's the sis, or you don't gotta worry about her. And lo and behold, you gotta worry about her.
But Nicole, you know me. You know they were sis and they my friends.
I know that.
Please say it louder, because you just violated me throughout this whole time.
But the average woman on social media
that
sees your thing might not know that, but I know that. So there's a difference.
Wait, I need you to repeat that a little louder, because you violated. You call me community dick. Let them know that most of these girls are broke.
Brian is a wholesome man.
That
isn't for the streets. Isn't out here doing the most. Better?
Yes. That's better.
He's a little mixy, but that's about it.
Damn, bro, you mixy, you community dick. She just tried to give you a quick save at the end. It's crazy.
Oh man, wait, Slick, stop it real quick. All right, so Nicole, our last episode we talked about how girls didn't have any game. We wanted to hear the woman rebuttal towards that. Do you have game?
I think I have game. I know I have game. Do I use it all the time? No. I think that's the difference.
So how you pick up a guy? Let us hear this.
How do I pick up a guy? Like if I'm in the club and I want a guy to talk to me?
Or just in general, if you see the guy somewhere, you think he's cute or whatnot, how you
look at him and he'll come over.
What do we say?
And we just say that.
What did we say?
But there's a way you have to look at them. Like obviously, if I give you a certain look,
it's like 3 seconds.
You're gonna come over.
So how long is the look? Is it like 3 seconds, a quick little, or is it like the little double take?
It's like so you have to set it up, right? So first I have to make sure you see me, so then I know that you see me seeing you. Okay. So once I see you see me, I'm gonna look, then I'm gonna look away. Okay. Then I'm gonna look back a little bit longer and make eye contact. Then I'm gonna make sure you see me looking you up and down, and then I'm gonna ignore you. By that point, most guys come over. That's really it.
I feel like we said this last week. When I did the breakdown, wasn't this in the breakdown? I said it was a look away, look. It was a move.
Just a body language. Do you go and approach a guy and be and spit game like how guys do?
I don't. I know females that do, and I've been around females that do. I just never had to. I know it sounds cocky, but I've never had to.
Is it the regular females that spit game?
I don't know. I know I've seen females go up to guys and like ask them. Like I was with my friend in a club, and I told her, I was like, "Yo, I want a drink." I was like, "Let's go buy a drink." She's like, "Nah, I got this." She walks up to some guy and is like, "Oh, you're gonna buy my friend a drink?" And he's like, "Yeah, what does she want?" So it was just that simple.
It's a dirty game.
Guys, we gotta do better. We can't be this easy. We can't be this easy out here.
And then I took my drink and I left. Same thing. Like I think Brian, I told you that party I went to, I had one guy buy me like 3 drinks, and I was like, all right, deuces. And then I just went on my way.
Pain. When I heard, when Nicole told me that, pain.
That's wild. I get it though, because I mean, a lot of guys don't know how to talk to women either. So it's like they want those openings, and they think because they buy you something, you gonna speak to them. So I get that. You gotta stick and move how you stick and move. But the body, like I think you did just really attest to the fact that a lot of New York women don't have game. But
like that is the game. It's like I'm enticing you. I'm basically enticing you to come over to me.
And what if
you might just have a
problem. If you saw me from jump and you wanted to come over from jump, you would have came over from jump.
What if he's
introverted? But I'm giving you the green signal. I'm spitting that game to you non-verbally for you to come over to me.
What if he's
because if I changed my body language a different way, you would have been like, nah, she's stush. I'm not coming.
What if he's introverted or just isn't great? Some people can't pick up on body language. Like, oh, we're looking at each other, but I don't know.
Oh, you just got an eye problem.
I don't have those problems, so I don't really know.
What's wrong with you? I think introverted dudes probably be like, I don't know, because the rejection hurt. Girls don't have face it as much as dudes do, but rejection hurt. I think women also understand. Like a girl,
you can't reject women off of anything. Even if you're in a relationship with them, you tell a girl no to sex.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, let me smell your dick. You cheating on me off the rip.
Open your phone. What's that bitch name? What you mean, mama? Relax.
Are we speaking facts, Nicole?
Again, I don't have those problems. I don't get told no often, so I can't attest to any of this.
You just proving our point by not fighting
now.
I know girls, like, okay, if a nigga told me no, it depends on what he told me no for. So, like, you have to give me a situation.
All right. You trying to get intimate.
Go first.
You're trying to get intimate, and he's not really feeling it. He tired, whatever. But you just like you really want to get it popping, and he's like, nah, not right now. What's your reaction?
I'm probably gonna pout, and then I'll probably get what I want. And
if he's still, what if he can't get it up or he's not in the mood?
I'm gonna say, just remember this the next time you want some.
Damn,
being petty,
holding it over his head. Yeah.
Jesus holding Christ. Grudges.
Jesus Christ.
There's times I'm sure like I'm tired, but I do what I need to do to satisfy my man. So you got to do what you need to do to satisfy me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, B, you might have a better example than me.
All right, so what if you're talking to a guy and you ask him for his number and he's like, nah, I'm good.
That would never happen.
What if it did?
I'd be like, and just keep it pushing.
Damn.
You a liar. You
what am I going to say? I'm not going to sit there and beg a nigga for his number. Absolutely not. Okay, you said no. All right, conversation done. What else do you want me to say?
I bet the medium regular girl would have did it.
But it answers our question. Women can't handle rejection, and they don't got no game.
It's a rejection. I'm respecting you. If you tell me no means no. Okay, why am I being persistent? You already told me no.
Well, but you just told me you will pout and still get the sex if that's what you wanted.
Because if I am able to pout and you told me no, and my pout gets you to say yes, it wasn't a real no. You feel me?
All right. So what if the pout doesn't work and he says no, and you just like, is it still like, oh, remember that?
It's just a mental note I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna be like, okay.
You're gonna watch him.
So you're gonna
watch his tweets a little extra close, ain't you? Like, hold on, who this nigga like? What he said he was at? Wait a minute.
Girls know this pattern, so now she gonna start observing you like, yo, you moving different. Oh, he must got a new job.
Oh, you woke up. You woke up at 5:30 today. You normally wake up at 6:05. What's going on? Oh, you want to go to the gym now? Okay, interesting. It gets real scary in these streets.
I'm telling you, women don't have game. They just put themselves open for you to shoot. That's their game. They just kind of like,
it's like, hey, come get me here. Wait,
just throw their hands up like, hey, and then you just do all the work.
So if guys don't like that, why do guys entertain that?
Because we're simple. It's just the way the game is played. We're very simple. If we make eye contact, or even better, you make eye contact, I make eye contact, and we both live for somebody send a homie over there to go, yo, my friend's trying to talk. And it's like, it's on point. It's on site. It's established. It's easy. Instead of having to put yourself out there and really thinking some shit that you didn't hear on a sitcom or give a dumbass Snapple fact of the day that she probably don't give a fuck about because y'all vibe and she gonna rock with it. It's like, it's easier.
Facts. But Nicole, I want to ask you this question now because social media has kind of talking about spitting games. Social media have kind of like keep I ain't gonna lie, keep reducing the way how guys can talk to women now. they stop the Netflix and chill. They be stopping a lot of our, moves. How would you want a guy to approach you, or what's the proper way to spit game to a girl now in 2022?
I think a compliment is always like a good in, and see how I receive the compliment. And based on how I receive the compliment you give me and the answer I give you, we'll let you know, like, all right, you can keep talking to me or like move it along.
What type of compliment? Because I feel like this goes back into the medium ugly or cute nigga type shit.
So
like,
if a guy,
I tell you, cute niggas can get away with murder.
I'm about to say it's like the lower your level, the better your game has to be. You gotta be able to say some shit. If you look good, you can say some dumb shit.
A nigga like Michael B. Jordan could come up and say, "Yo, let me grab you by the pussy." Oh, okay. Let an ugly nigga or medium ugly nigga pull up like that. Fuck out of here, dirt neck nigga.
It would be like, oh, like you look really nice. Oh, thank you. And then depending on what it goes.
And that's why girls don't have game. Look what the type of advice they gave us.
That's no, like you look nice because you don't want to come in too hot. You don't know how I'm gonna receive it. Nah. You don't want to be like, oh, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I'll be like, nigga, you're thirsty. Back up.
Look, now see, but if the Chris Brown nigga said that, he might be with the shits. But if Lil Omar from down the block, he's like, oh wait, hold on.
But that's your game. How you put your own little spin on it. That's your game. So maybe your game is not that fire if you have to say a lot to like get a good response.
Fair enough.
If I'm an ugly nigga, I have to come up with a better response.
Now there are ugly niggas with bad bitches. And sometimes it's just because they're funny. They know how to, like Kevin Hart, for example. That nigga is like 4 feet tall, but he be getting. He got
money to make himself 6 feet.
According to his book, he was fucking bad chick since he's in Philly. So I mean,
because he made girls laugh. They like that. So it's the game you got. Your personality.
That is
so.
True.
If a nigga needs a pickup line on you, like, are you from Tennessee? Because you only Tennessee type bullshit.
It depends on the delivery. Like, his delivery has to be A1. I doubt I'll entertain it, but his delivery has to be A1 for me to entertain it.
And alcohol does make people a little more forward, so it might be corny saying it like in this dry setting, but if you say it in like the club when y'all both lit and whatever, it might hit 10 times harder. So.
Because I be saying, like, picking up women is really.
So what's your go-to pickup line, Brian?
Oh, shit. It's like, I love this episode. Hold on. Let me record this twice.
Yo, this episode is bad for me. Nicole been violating me this whole episode over here.
We're waiting.
I'm a wholesome dude, so I don't really say too much.
You do recite a Bible verse or something? Come on, stop being pussy. What's your best?
You give a girl a Bible scripture. Leviticus.
And he who finds a wife, like, nigga, what the fuck?
You hit a girl with a Bible verse, let her know that's how I think about you, Do something like that.
So what is your best pickup line? Because you have yet to answer the question.
What's your Bible verse?
A Bible verse?
Boo.
What?
Tomato.
A nigga preaching the Lord to you is
in the club? You preaching to me in the club when we...
I'm about to say, she might be trying to see some action after this, and you over here talking about God. Now she over here rethinking her decision.
I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you from the streets.
Don't save her.
But if we in the club... So if you want vibes, drunk out your mind, you're going to spit a Bible verse to a girl in a club after she just got
no. Okay. Now you put too much in the scenario now. I can't do that now.
That was the initial scenario.
If I'm drunk in the club,
niggas gonna start Sigma walking and shit.
Oh wow! Nah, I don't know. To be honest with you, when I'm drunk, I get the courage out of nowhere, and I be saying the most stupidest shit and not remembering what the fuck I said.
Yeah, I think it probably start doing the eye movement. Hold on, I know you see me, seeing you, see me, see you. What you gonna say?
You know what? I always wait for something to happen, and for some reason God be looking out for me, the universe be looking out for me, because something happened, like either like she spilled something or she spilled something on the floor. I'd be like, you come quickly with the napkins, like, oh yo, I got you, and then be like, yeah, that's crazy, boom boom, start the conversation off like that, and then you finesse the number.
That works for you? I really meant that in a serious way. I didn't mean to sound like an asshole.
Nicole, you're an asshole.
You come back anytime you want. This is great. I'm enjoying this.
I think a lot of people's gonna appreciate this episode because I'll be wilding on here. So finally, they got someone that can wild back on me, So it's all good.
That was a genuine question. So what girls spilled liquor is how you pick up girls?
No, I use liquor as just like an example, but I wait for something to happen. Usually, if it's like she gets bumped or she got to do something or like,
oh, you Captain Save.
Like if we're in a line or whatnot, or getting a drink. It's kind of like I can't really explain it. It's sort of like a
superhero
like an opportunity,
a superhero complex.
He's an opportunist.
You are. Damn.
You got to sometimes. Y'all take away everything from us.
The best time the GMAC is on the line, though. That's where you start praying the line into the function. That's where you finally said you got such a.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I was applauding that because you do definitely got people on the line, see who you see, who see you, and who you gonna see.
And later. Then also, I did scoop a couple girls by like we saw something crazy happen in front of us, like a nigga got pushed or a nigga got punched in his face or whatnot or something like that, and you'd be like, "Oh, yo, that's crazy, right? Yeah. Oh so my god!"
Picking up girls and then you start conversating over there. Crazy.
You don't know the niggas.
You don't know the niggas. What the fuck?
It's different if I know the nigga and I gotta jump in, but nah, I don't know him.
But that's like an example. Like you wait for like even like something happened to her or something happened over there. Then you give that that New York shit like, oh shit, that's crazy or some shit like that, and then you kind of just like look at what they got on or look what's going on, and then you kind of build from that and try to have a conversation. And if she's with it, she's going to continue. If she's not, she's going to end that conversation and walk off. That's one of my best tricks.
Wow. On to the next. How do you asked me how do girls face rejection? So how do you face rejection when she doesn't want to continue the conversation? Do you still pursue? Do you leave them?
No, you know I got too much pride and ego for that. You know me. I got too much pride and ego to chase like that. Like the only way I would chase you if I know you for a minute and I really like you. That's the only way like I'm a chase. Other than that, if I don't know you, you just look good. I'm like, all right, I take that out and I keep it pushing. Like what I say, most guys, because there are some crazy dudes that don't know how to take L's and they be doing some wild, inappropriate, dumbass shit for no reason. I don't fuck with those type of niggas, but a lot of guys know how to take L's. Right, Slick?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I take that to the chin. You feel me? And most of the time, they see you talking to a lot of girl or whatnot. They might be on your body afterwards.
That's true.
Would you ever talk to another girl's friend? Like, her friend looks good too, so now I'm gonna try her.
That's a fucking lootly. I mean, sorry, but this
Hell
is actually.
No, and also don't cock block either. Stop your friend's blessing. Stop cock blocking your friend's blessing.
That's crazy.
It ain't nothing worse than when a girl be like, he tried to talk to me, but you didn't want me. Ain't nothing worse.
I didn't do nothing with you. I didn't even kiss you.
I just met you.
Or anything.
I just met you. And you over here like, you going to just dampen out. I didn't know y'all was together. Oh, look at you.
I know it's tax season, but don't claim me. Don't claim me.
That's a fact. Like, all right, have her friend with it, especially if I don't know y'all or we just met.
If I see you pull up on my friend and then you try to pull up on me, it's quiet. Why? Clearly I wasn't, first of all, I wasn't your first choice because you went to my friend first and then you went to me.
I got glaucoma. I didn't see you first.
The only reason you're here right now is because she dubbed you. Absolutely.
Okay, wait. No, let's put context behind it. Not if I'm trying to talk to you and then you right. I'm trying to talk to your friend and you right next to your friend and your friend rejects me and then I just go straight to you. Now that's crazy.
Niggas do that. They'll like try to dance with your friend and then your friend will be like, nah, and then they'll try to grab you. Like, leave me alone.
It's just a dance.
Nah, and she dubbed you for a reason. Now I gotta dub you off principle.
Nah, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Go ahead, B. Continue.
No. But what about if a guy talks to your friend, they was texting for a couple of days, whatnot, but then they just kind of like stopped talking. But then he didn't know you was friends with her, and then y'all start talking, and then you tell your friend about this guy that you talking, and she's like, "Oh, I used to talk to him and whatnot." Mind you, she don't really add too much of what talking was. Are you gonna still talk to homie? Are you gonna like, nah, it's clip?
It depends. I would have to like talk to her. I would be like, how deep was it? Would you mind? Things like that.
Go ahead, B.
Because I don't want to be like, oh,
here,
he took me here. And she'd be like, oh, he took me there too. Like, nah, sis. We're not doing that.
I take all my hoes to the same spot.
Damn. Wow. Nah, that's some hater shit.
And that's a problem.
Why? How is that a problem?
We're not going to hit the duplicate button on a date. You took my friend to this date. Now you're going to take me and do the exact same thing with me?
But how many times do girls be like, oh, I used to go, this is something I always used to enjoy. They leave out the part that they used to enjoy going places with other niggas, or they've been fun places with dudes, and you want to do
But that's not your friend. If it's not your friend, cool.
Okay, but that's different though. That means that I was talking to your friend seriously if I took her to all my spots.
Yeah, you don't just
No, but like you and my friend went on a first date, right? And let's say you took her to, I don't know, you took her to some rooftop bar, right? Mm-hmm. And now for our first date, you want to take me to the same rooftop bar. What do you want us to do? Compare notes? No.
They got good deals. They got good drinking deals. What?
Find a drinking deal somewhere else.
Do girls talk that much about? I mean, I don't know. I've never.
Me and my friends are close, so like I'm gonna know. She's gonna be like, "Oh," so this actually happened, low key, in college, and I asked my friend, like, "Do you have a problem with it?" She said no. She ended up having a problem with it later on. We're not friends anymore. Moral of the story. So it's like you got to be careful.
Damn. So let me ask this question. This is always my favorite question to ask. Is there such a thing as girl code? And how far does it extend if you say there is?
Yes. I think there's a thing as girl code. If you're my friend, I'm not talking to a nigga you like.
What if it was open season and y'all both liked him? And y'all both admitted that y'all both liked him prior to?
Who saw him first? Things like that.
That matters.
Like, I was literally, so let's say my friend was interested in the guy and he wasn't interested in her. He was interested in me. Out of respect for her, I'm not interested in him. That's crazy.
No matter how good of a nigga he is, how much you connect with him.
The vibe could be right.
We wouldn't connect because I wouldn't give him the time of day to connect off of GP of my friend.
What if y'all had like a similar class, or y'all worked at the same spot or in the same locale, y'all ran into each other?
I would keep it at a friend level because I knew my friend was into him.
See, gray area. Once that friendship card get played, it's easy. I'm just saying. Once this friendship card, y'all got a joke or something. I'm just saying, he never was really with your friend.
That's a fact. Like, why do girls do that? Y'all be claiming niggas that y'all don't really be talking to like that and be like, hey, I talked to him. Like, no, you did not talk to him. like
she told you.
I had a couple conversations.
They're like, yo, she told you what? We texted for like a day and it was dead.
And that's it. Now you stopping your blessing for following your little dirt neck friend. You see, this is bad. You see,
but how do I know you're not the liar? You really could have been having a whole little situationship with her and be like, nah, we just texted a couple times.
All right, what if she's the liar?
But she's my friend. I hope she wouldn't lie to me.
But what if she?
I don't know you.
That's
have your friend lied to you in the past, just off of regular shit?
Guys lie all the time.
Oh, now you see how it goes to guys lies all the time. You see this?
I was rooting for you, Nicole. I really was. You was doing so much.
Oh man.
Score is 2-1. Nicole is up 1. One more category. She can get you out of the paint, B.
Well, I'm up. She already got me against outside niggas.
She whipped your ass in the first 2 segments, bro.
Nah, the date man less attractive. You did not win this, Nicole. You did not win that.
I did.
She did.
No, you won the outside nigga debate. You won the outside nigga debate.
If you're mad I beat you on your own podcast, just say that.
This is the last time you're on this podcast now.
You got one more chance, B. One more chance. Give her one more.
Let's see. Oh damn, the Patreon niggas gonna hate this because we giving them a lot of extra toxic topic today.
That's fine.
She doesn't like you. She likes the attention.
She likes the idea of being outside. Is that
an idea of someone liking her and giving her all the attention? So, what's your thoughts on that?
For context, just before you respond. So there's a lot of girls who, they have a roster. We've talked about it at verbatim on this show. They have the food nigga, the nigga they like, the nigga that they know like them, and a couple miscellaneous dudes. The dude that blow her back out, the dude that, her ex, all of that, right? But they keep some people around just because of the simple fact that they like the attention for those Wednesdays when their man is at work or the guy that they want to talk to is ignoring them. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that is a true statement? Is that accurate?
It's somewhat accurate.
Do tell.
So have you been entertaining a nigga that you don't
Don't
like?
ask a question you already know the answer to.
Okay.
But myself and the rest of the world don't. So just go ahead.
Okay. Have you talked to a nigga that you don't like, but since he's on your body and takes you out, you go?
Yes.
Interesting.
But I've made it clear. So don't even do that. Like, I've made it clear that
the
like,
back pedal's crazy.
It's the time for the politician to come out. Let's go. Let's hear it.
No, I made it clear, like, I don't feel the same way that he feels. And I gave him the option. I literally said, like, I don't feel the same way you feel. And he has said, I still want to see you, though. I still want to, like, go out with you. Now that I already told you where I stand, that's on you. You're making that decision.
Okay, I give you that. But you do know this guy likes you. So why are you continue to see this person for? Why do you continue to accept his image? Copy. That's what I needed, Slick. That's what I needed.
That's all you needed. All right, you're back even. You didn't get destroyed. She was honest. We approve.
But the thing is, guys can't be mad because it's like you already willingly know that I don't like you. The fact that you still want to hang out with me, now that's on you. I'm not forcing you to hang out with me. I'm not even initiating the hangout. It would be different if I'm like, hey, let's go get food. And then the bill comes and I'm like, this is on you. You literally ask me to hang out. And then when the bill comes, I'm ready to pay and you take out your wallet. That's on you, bro. I already told you it's not.
Okay, but I agree with you to a certain degree. But I also, us guys, and it might be a fault of ours, we do know girls are inconsistent with their feelings. They might not like you now. But if you're trying to
buy love through food, again, that's your own problem.
Niggas buy marriages through money. We could do
and those aren't always successful, so you're playing a risky game. So again, that's
he still got you at the end. At the end of the day,
you should just see. Result. So to put her to the test, let me not spend money on her for like a week straight, right? If a girl likes you, she's gonna do one of two things. She's either gonna spend money on you, or she's not gonna complain about it. Now, if you don't see those signs and you continue to mess with her, again, you're doing it to yourself. I can't help you there. So if I was talking to a guy and I liked him and he's like, yo, I'm just down right now, whatever, cool. We can go out on me, no problem. Or we can just hang out and not spend bread at all, no problem. But if you know I don't like you, one, I'm not going to offer. I might hang out with you without spending bread, but I'm not going to spend bread up. If you decide to go out and spend your last on me, knowing I already told you I don't feel the same, you just want to see me, you're setting yourself up.
Oh, yeah. No, hey, warning to all niggas out there. Don't spend your last on nothing, bro. if it ain't bills, rent, don't spend your last on nothing. That's by the way. But let's not only talk about the food nigga. Let's talk about the nigga that you know likes you, but you make him your bestie. And you just like that he gives you attention. He over here being emotional, understanding everything that you like and whatnot. Why you do that?
You like his conversations. Again, you don't have to pick up the phone when I call. That's on you.
Wow.
You don't have to text me back either. So you texted me back. You're entertaining it. You're allowing it to happen. No one said text me back. No one said call me back. You don't have to pick up the phone every time I call. You're making that choice.
So the guy got to be an asshole. It's
not an asshole. You're respecting your peace. Same thing with girls. If a guy is toxic, don't pick up the phone, sis.
That's a lie. Y'all gonna pick up the phone in a hurry.
And that's on us. That's on us. That's on the person.
You a whole lot because women in accountability is like water and oil. It don't mix.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Don't do that.
Lie.
That's a lie. I'm on here being accountable, saying yes, I have a food nigga.
No, you have multiple niggas.
I don't. Let's not say that.
Oh yeah, me saying that over here.
As many niggas as I have, you have twice as many bitches. So let's not go there.
That's a cap. That's cap the truth over here. That is cap.
One time for the community. Good job. Oh shit. That's great.
That's a cap over there. That's cap. Because women in accountability is something off with that. You don't even like to admit that you're sorry sometimes. Speak on it, Nicole.
You said what?
Girls don't
apologize. You don't like to admit that you're sorry.
They don't apologize for real.
I can't hear you. What?
Girls don't apologize for real. What's your thoughts?
They do apologize.
For real.
I apologize.
So you take ownership of all the things that you did wrong. You take account of that. In your apology.
I feel like it has to be a conversation. So I feel like the reason girls apology gets lost, I feel like, because when girls apologize, they are also telling you in the same breath, like, what led to that happening. And 9 times out of 10, it's like my actions are a reaction to your actions.
All right, what if the girl just wasn't shit? Like, she just did some fuck shit off out of nowhere.
Then I would be like, yo, that's my bad, I tweaked. It is what it is. Simple. And then we can move on.
You're playing the politician game. This is not how she.
I'm not. You just say my bad, I tweaked. Because why would I tell you a lie? Because now I got to tell more lies to hide that lie, and now I'm gonna get all twisted in my head, and that's just too much effort. I'd rather just say my bad.
But you have homegirls who have done that though, who end up believing their lies.
Just like guys believe their lies.
Nah, we don't. We don't get the chance to. We be trying.
Yes.
We be trying to.
It's just because girls are better detectives. It's harder for guys to lie.
Yeah, we can agree to that.
Oh yeah, that's one I'll give you. I'll give you definitely a point for that because, yeah, y'all notice patterns. Y'all notice the way we roll over. I'm like, girl, I just wanted to roll over different today. What's the problem now? You talking to a lot of bitch and everything. You like, God damn. Even from the way I sip my water.
More attentive. So, and remember things better. So it's harder for a guy to lie because 9 times out of 10 when we ask you something, we already know the truth. We just want to see if you're gonna lie.
But I feel like
niggas still lie.
I feel like if a guy's really into you though, he will be attentive. But I feel like if he brings it to you, girls is so like not used to being put in that position of like, oh shit, I was out here slipping. That you're going to get. Go ahead.
And that's the case of when y'all want a man to communicate until you talk about her. Until it's about her, then you don't really.
But it depends on your delivery too. When you're telling me about myself, you can't come too aggressive because it also is going to seem like you're projecting.
That's not fair. I feel like that's not fair. Just in a simple.
I'm going to feel like you're projecting your sins onto me.
That's not
your sins.
We got biblical, y'all. We hit a nerve. Oh, snap.
So like girls, I feel like, well, when I have to tell a guy about himself, if it's the first time I'm telling you, I'm going to come real respectful. If this is like the 6th time I'm telling you the same thing, I clearly have to get aggressive because you're not listening to me when I say it nicely.
But the thing about it, a guy could tell a girl about herself calm. Real calm.
Once you strike that nerve, it's like, oh, you're getting the waterworks, you're getting the tears, you're getting this.
Well, you got to know how to talk to your girl.
But if I'm talking to her just in this cadence, in this voice, just, you know what, I didn't really appreciate how that went down. I felt like, this was not handled properly. What do you mean? You are such a bad person. You don't know what I've been through. It's like, and then she gonna start yelling, but you was out here with them bitches. Yeah, when I wasn't with you. Hey, don't fucking.
Because you gotta, so when you do it, you gotta take accountability. What did you do that, what part did you play in this?
What if you didn't do anything?
What if loopholes we gotta
That's
do?
rarely gonna happen. Guys always do something.
That's the thinking that gets y'all. When these conversations make it weird, you think niggas is doing something and then they not, and it's just like, ooh, this went real left. And the fake tears come on, and most niggas can't deal with the fake tears. I don't know. I know I can't. Can you deal with it, B?
Yeah, because you gotta apologize for shit that you didn't even do.
Like I'm sorry, I came at you like a human being. My bad.
You gotta ask how would you like me to discuss this? How do you resolve conflict? Because some girls need time to process. Like me, I'm the type, I don't like to go to bed angry. So like if we get into an argument during the day, we got to talk it out before I go to sleep. I'm going to be even more mad when I wake up. Because then I'm going to just like sit on it.
But what if homeboy needed some time to process?
Then let me know you need time to process. Don't just ignore me. Be like, listen, a lot happened. I need some space right now. I'll talk to you later. Communicate that. Don't just ignore me.
That don't work because when
does work.
Because when y'all feel like when y'all know y'all in the wrong and the guy tell you he needs some space, oh wait, what you trying to leave me? You don't love me? They throw in that you don't love me card no more.
You gotta reassure her too. Be like, I'm not trying to leave you. I just need space.
Why do I have to do all of that if I just tell you I need space? Respect my space.
Because you care about her.
But you see how all this stuff for you for women, I mean, it comes across like, oh, we gotta cater to you instead of ourselves.
I'm catering to you. You said you wanted space. I'm giving you space.
But I have to sit here and give you. I have to basically give you a bone to get my space.
I'm giving you your space, like you asked. So I don't know what else you want from me.
But no, before you gave me my space, I have to sit here and do reinsurance. I have to sit here and do all this pep talk instead of just telling you I just want my space.
Like, if you're with a girl, right, and she feels like if you ignore her, you're gonna leave her, then there's something wrong that you're doing because she shouldn't feel that insecure. So now you have to reflect on why does she feel insecure? What are you not doing that makes her feel that way?
I was insecure without me doing anything to her.
But you're supposed to make her feel secure. You're her man.
But you just messed up, and I need to.
You're supposed to make her feel secure.
But if
you said you like to make women feel comfortable, right, Brian?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so make her feel comfortable.
That's right, you big.
Not by lying.
But in your relationship, you have to make her feel comfortable.
I'm not lying to you.
So you have to reassure her. I'm just using
wait. I don't lie to you. I tell you what it is and how it is, how it's going.
Okay, so tell me that you're upset, but that doesn't mean we're breaking up.
How you know I don't want to break up with you after I think about it?
So that's what I'm. Listen, you said you want. You would know. You would know if it's like a breaking up topic or not. So you can communicate that too. Oh, we're really rocky right now. I just need space.
Damn.
Why can't you say that? What is so hard about that?
Because it doesn't work vice versa.
So
y'all don't tell
before?
us because the reason why I say that because it doesn't work vice versa on the other hand.
What do you mean?
When is y'all upset? Y'all need space. It's don't talk.
Girls say, yeah, that's me saying I need space in an aggressive way, but that's me telling you I need space.
You can't make this up, Nicole. You can't make this up. You see how it's too drastic difference.
But your feelings are not going to be hurt by it. You got to know the person.
How you know that my feelings not going to be hurt by don't talk to me? I might be a sensitive
if a girl is like, don't talk to me, is your feelings hurt?
Yeah.
Do you express that to her? Do you tell her, hey, that really hurt my feelings?
It don't matter. Once y'all mad, there's no way we're getting.
No, after y'all are good again, you'd be like, hey, the way you handle this really hurt my feelings, and if she cares about you, she'll adjust. Compromise.
I'm not believing that, Chief.
But you know the thing about it, Nicole. It's not pertaining to you because I know you and I know some of the stuff that you just say on this toxic topic has been true. I'm talking about women, some certain women. That politician answers that you give does not correlate
when they mad or they hurt.
It don't correlate. Maybe with you, and I will vouch for you. If anybody asks me about you in that situation, I will vouch for you because I know how you will react. But the other women, nah, I'm not.
That's because God really be violating girls. If you listen, if your niggas out here doing the most,
what if this
hurting your feelings?
What if the situation is reversed? What if the girl is really out here violating, doing the most, hurting their feelings?
So then express yourself, communicate.
And from our point of view, it's like we try to express ourselves, and then we get villainized for either holding the woman accountable, or we get hit with the I own a piece of it, but the part that really fucks with us, that's the part that we're not gonna get. So
and we get told that our fake tears don't work and we're not accountable. So what you talking about? Same thing.
But okay, wait, Nicole. You have used a tear before with your man to get your way.
What, fake tears?
Yes.
You know how to.
Or the fake
not over something serious. Like I will pout, but never something serious.
But you never used the fake tears to your advantage? Because niggas is dumb. We don't know. We just go, oh, she crying. Fuck. How I fixed it. So she need Benny
No, because, early in life. But I realized if you use it too often, your nigga can tell. So I don't use it anymore. I just pout. And I won't say anything. Like, if I'm really, instead of fake tears, I'll just pout. And I'll, sit next to you. And you'll talk to me. And I won't answer you. And I'll just keep pouting. And eventually the guy's like, damn, all right, what's up? What's wrong? And then I'll tell him, and then he'll fix it.
What if it was you that messed up?
That never happens.
Alrighty. Okay, this is a perfect way to end it.
There we go.
Thank you, Nicole, for joining us on Toxic Topic over here. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Do not believe her about me having the host. I'm a dub. But anyways, please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you have any branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, BB's, aka Poppy Sazon.
It's your boy Slick Grace, and we appreciate y'all. We out.
Check out.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go